Hello children, today we will be discussing about the crop production. Already we have done it. So in this we are discussing about the agricultural practices. We are discussing about the agricultural practices. So in the agriculture, you know the sequence of the agricultural practices, children. What was that? That was soil preparation. Fine. Then you have studied in the soil preparation. What you have studied? You have studied plowing, leveling and applying fertilizers. After that, it is the selection and sowing of seeds. Now the third one is the irrigation. What is it? Third one is the irrigation. What was the first one, children? That was the soil preparation was the first one. Then we have discussed about the second one. What we have discussed, children? We have discussed about the sowing of selection and sowing of seeds. Second was selection and sowing of seeds. This all you have studied already. Now we are going to start the topic, that is irrigation, children. Okay. Now in this term irrigation comes, so let us discuss what does this term irrigation mean, children. The definition of irrigation. Irrigation refers to artificial application of water to the soil for assisting the growth of crops. So why we are applying the water? What is this irrigation mean, children? The term irrigation, the definition of irrigation, what it is? Irrigation refers. We are discussing irrigation. The definition of irrigation is that the irrigation refers to artificial application of water to the soil for assisting the growth of crops. Why we are applying the water? For the growth of crops. And what it is? It is an artificial way of supplying the water. It is an artificial way of supplying the water. Artificial application of water. We are applying the water artificially to the soil for what, children? For the growth of crops. This is a term irrigation means. Irrigation is the process by which a sufficient quantity of water is supplied to the crop plants. What we are doing? We are supplying the sufficient amount of water to the soil. We are applying sufficient amount of water to the soil for what, children? For the growth of plants. This is a term irrigation. When we talk about the irrigation, so what is the definition, children? Irrigation refers to artificial application of water to the soil for what? For the growth of crops. Okay. Now, as irrigation is the process by which a sufficient amount of water is supplied to the soil for the growth of plants, for the growth of crop plants. Now, in the term irrigation, what is the important irrigation term is important for what we are using? This is used for water, children. It is used for water. Water is very important for the growth of plants. As you know that the water is required, soil is required, sunlight is required for the growth of plants. And whether all the crops require the same amount of water? No, children. Different crops require different amount of water. Different crops require different amount of water. Okay, children. Now, For example, let us take an example, children. As you know, if we talk about the rice require a lot of water, children. And if we talk about wheat, they require a less water. And if we talk about the millets, they require a very lesser amount of water. So all crops, different crops require different amount of water. But water is very important for the growth of plants. The various sources of irrigation. What are the various natural sources of irrigation? That are various sources of irrigation or various sources of water, we can say. Various sources of irrigation. What are that, children? They are wells, wells, tube wells, ponds, okay, they are lakes, rivers. These all are the various sources of irrigation. Fine, children. Now, earlier, what does the farmer does earlier, children? They were totally dependent on the rain, children. Earlier, farmers used to depend on monsoon for irrigation. They were dependent totally on the monsoon for the irrigation. Clear? But the rains are very erratic. We do not know whether that time the rain will be there or not. Sometimes it rains heavily during the crops, and sometimes when we have sown the crops we need the water, that the rain is there heavily, but sometimes it is totally dry. So totally we cannot depend on the monsoon. So artificial supply of water is required. Okay, now there are the different methods of irrigation. We discussed the various sources, children. Now there are the various methods of irrigation. There are the different methods of irrigation. Different methods of irrigation. So there are traditional methods. One method is traditional method and other one is the modern method, children. One is traditional method and other is the modern method. Okay, these are the different methods of irrigation. Now let us discuss about the traditional method of irrigation. Traditional method of irrigation involve pulling water from wells and canals. Pulling water from wells and canals. Okay, children. Old techniques of pulling water from the well are, what are the old techniques? They were using the mode. One method was mode, M-O-A-T, which uses a pulley to draw water and irrigate the fields. What is this method? Which uses a pulley to draw the water and irrigate the fields. Irrigate means to supply the water to the field. And other are the chain pump and Dhetli also and Rahar. These are the different methods which were used in the older days. They are known as traditional methods of irrigation. But these methods often lead to wastage of water, children. These traditional methods often lead to the wastage of water. There was lot of wastage of water in the traditional method. Okay. Now, one more method is a furrow irrigation. One more method we are discussing, that is a furrow irrigation. Ridges and furrows are made in fields. Ridges are made and Furrow are made in these children where crops are planted in rows. How these crops are planted? These are planted in rows, children. Crops are grown in ridges. Crops are grown in ridges and in this, and furrows supply them with water. There are ridges and furrows. On the ridges the plants or the crops are planted, and the water, where is that water? Water is supplied in the furrows, and furrows supply them the water. Okay, so one is this method also. Now we will discuss about the modern method, children. What is the modern method of irrigation? Let us discuss the modern method of irrigation. Just now we discussed the traditional method of irrigation, that we discussed about the furrow irrigation. On the ridges the plants are grown, and through the furrows that water is supplied. Now let us discuss about the modern method. Let us discuss about the modern method of irrigation. There are two modern methods, children. One is the drip irrigation. One is the drip irrigation, and other is the next is the sprinkler irrigation. Next is the sprinkler irrigation. Now, what is the drip irrigation? In this method, this is a modern method, children. That wastage of water is not there in the modern method. Fine. In the traditional method we had discussed, in that case what we have resulted, that there is a wastage of water. Now in drip irrigation, why this method has been adopted? Because to minimize the wastage of water. 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 Okay, here water is made to trickle down the soil drop by drop. How this water is supplied? Drop by drop. The water is supplied drop by drop with the help of children network. The next one is the sprinkler irrigation. In this method, water is sprayed on crops. The method is also in this method also very less wastage of water is there. Now we are discussing about the sprinkler irrigation, children. In this method, water is sprayed on crops. This method is economically and useful in large plantations and gardens. Pipes having, what does the pipes have in the sprinkler irrigation? They have the rotating nozzles. What does they have? They have rotating nozzles on top and joined to the main pipe. They are joined to the main pipe at regular intervals. What is it? How this construction of these pipes are done, children? The pipes have rotating nozzles on top. Rotating nozzles on the top. They are having the rotating nozzles. Okay, are joined to the main pipe. Now these are joined to the main pipe at regular intervals. Water is allowed to flow through the main pipe with the help of a pump. The water is supplied with the help of a pump. A jet of water comes out of the nozzle. So when it is started, what happened? The jet of water comes out of the nozzles and gets sprinkled on the crops. They get sprinkled on the crops. What happened? They get sprinkled on the crops. It works well on sandy soil. The sprinkler irrigation works well on sandy soil. So in this we had discussed about the topic irrigation, children, that come under the topic agricultural practices. So in irrigation we have discussed why that irrigation is important, what does this irrigation mean, and then we discussed about the traditional methods of irrigation and modern methods of irrigation. Now in modern method, what were there? Two methods, they were drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation. Okay children, thank you so much.